Hey, what's up guys, Archangel here, and welcome to a brand new episode of MysticSMP. And we are here in between our base right here, and Vold's base over there, and the quarry is right here. So, this is where we're going to be working today, kinda. Vold and I did a voice call earlier, and, this clip is recorded after what you guys are about to see. So, you're seeing some things that probably don't make sense to you. I mean, you kinda see stuff. I mean, considering the fact that none of the stuff that we worked on is shown, I mean, kinda is, but it's all there. So, we got into a call, and a lot of shenanigans happened. Let's just say when Vold and I talked to each other, there's a lot of laughing involved, as you could tell from the what was that word? Last episode, or the episode before, when Vold gave me the diamonds. I enjoy his presence. He's such a fun character. We both have similar senses of humor, so I guess you'd say. So there's that, and it's so much fun. So I hope y'all enjoy this clip. I won't be I'll be ending my bit here, so you guys will be seeing what we did as the rest of the episode. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoy it, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Right. Yeah. So we're finally here at the quarry with this loser. Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, Ark.
bye.
I can't really say a loser because if we have a quick peek, like, wow, good job, Elytra. There we go.
I know that feeling.
Ark has kind of gone a bit ham. He has dug out so much. Like, there's been so. I've I'm doing a tour video of the server at the moment of certain people's bases for people that are like, yeah, it's fine to tour my base. I came here and there was still like a chunk up to here. I came in today, like just like 2 days later, and it's all the way pushed back to here. It's like, jeepers, Ark. Oh dear, yeah, I feel so bad. Like, you've just got so much stuff done. I've just been sort of like either busy with other things or just like not available to get on.
It's not like you have a baby or anything.
It's yeah, who is asleep right now.
That's good.
Why I'm able to record. Oh dear, but anyway, so I see here that you have a to-do list, good friend. We've got statue, construction scaffolding, mining housing, finished clearing terrain, which is almost done. Mining camps / buildings in mentioned it already, but vault brackets full out.
Yeah.
So yeah, this will be interesting to do. So we've got this main quarry bit. Nice. If we go from the entrance, we'll go for a. Ark's done some really cool terraforming here as well, just on the edge of the quarry here.
There's so much I still have to do for it.
And you've got this really nice. Yeah, but it's still looking awesome. And then you've got this slow, gentle ramp all the way down here. It'd be really cool if we put us here or something.
What?
With some donkeys trapped. It'd be really cool if we put some wagons here with like dragging stuff up with some donkeys trapped in front of them. So it's like you've got some donkeys pulling carts up.
I have no idea where you are. Oh, you're over there.
All the way down, but like on this slow ramp all the way up, it'd be good to have some. We could fill them with like stone or maybe like iron or. Oh, yeah. I don't know.
We have enough iron ore, I think. Come up here.
Yeah. Yeah, just a little bit. Same with coal ore and the gold ore and the redstone ore. We'll probably want decoration. We'll have to try and get some more gold ore, go on a bit of a mine trip. I want to get some diamond ore, definitely, to put decorations in of diamond ore. But so we've got this so this is where the lower quarry will. This bit needs to. The tail of it needs to flip this way. I think along.
Honestly, here. I don't remember what that was.
Well, I think that's where the lower, where the higher quarry ended. So the bit that's at this level ends sort of like this. I'm sort of following it.
Honestly, I don't remember what those were for.
I vaguely remember. I vaguely remember this one, and then it sort of
I remember that part over
come
there
across to here.
because that was the first bit that we dug out.
Because this bit here was going to be at this level here,
Yeah.
and then I think this was going to be the deeper bit. So this is where it will go down, and you'll see the vault and
Mm-hmm.
the statue that's being unearthed. So maybe this section here, because it's quite central, going around like here, like this.
Could have it. Was this for the inner bit, the lower bit, or?
I was thinking this could be really good for the where the statue is. It's like being unearthed in this section here.
Oh, yeah.
So if the statue, because this is really central, so it would have it, and then if this bit here, so the rest of it is the really dug out bit, because you've got this bit here ramping down.
Mm-hmm.
That's ramping down quicker. So if it doubles back again and goes down again, so we get it really nice and low, sort of almost as near to diamond level as what are we at now here. We're at 44. That's quite far. How far is it? Let's have a look. Well, this bit here is 54. So it would go down. I just meant in one strip from one side to the other. So this goes
Oh, I
down
see.
to 45, and then so it would go down to sort of like 30 something, which is I'd say enough. Maybe if we ramp it down a bit quicker, I don't know. But what we can do then is have like the front of the statue completely like opened up, and it's so the back of the statue is still against
Like it's
this bit
still
here, like
merged
still
into
sort of
the.
like in the stone.
Yeah, it's still merged
Yeah,
into the
yeah,
stone. That's pretty
like
cool.
it's been excavated. And then we can have like the huge temple entrance and stuff. And if we go to, yeah, I think 30 is a good thing, because then the temple can go down on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Because then we've got 30 blocks to play with on a downward rate, which would
Yeah.
be really cool. Have you played Horizon?
No, I have
Darn.
not.
Okay, well, after this, I'm
All
going to show you
all the stuff that I've
one of
seen
the.
is from you.
Yeah. I will show you one of the vaults
Okay.
that are from that. I think doing an entrance like one of those would be super cool.
All
Not
right.
necessarily doing the whole future techie like mecha stuff,
I understand what you're
but I
saying.
mean as in, but that sort of style, like, because it's a really cool styling for it.
Yeah.
And I think that would work really, really nicely, and it fits with the theme that, because I don't want to go specifically like Fallout as in Bethesda Fallout, because I think
Mhm.
that's a
That
bit
might not be this style
stylized and it doesn't quite fit. Yeah.
because where that is,
Everything else is sort of we've got your base over here, floating island steampunk sort of medievally. You got my base, which is sort of Victorian steampunk medievally.
Mhm.
It's like edging between. Mine's more on the Victorian side of things, and then this is like a weird blend of the two.
Mine's
And then
more
we'd
like
suddenly have
Tudor.
let's have a Fallout vault. Should we just put a mini nuke? Just pick up a few mini nukes.
You're being very loud.
Just put a death claw. That's the statue. Is
Yes.
Deathclaw.
Just his claw
Oh,
ripping out of
dear.
this ground.
No. It would have to be the what's the one in Fallout 4, and it's in one of the old Fallouts as well. The giant robot death laser thing that was. It's the old.
Oh, I know what you're
artifact
talking about.
from-
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's a thing that was built like they built it for the Cold War. It's like
Yeah.
lasers, death. Yeah.
I forgot the name, but
We
I know
will
what you're
defeat
talking
the
about.
communist. Yeah, I can't remember what it's called. Somebody in the comments will probably correct me. Well, I say
I
correct me.
think I call it Optimus Prime when I play it.
Yeah,
I know that's not the
I
name.
always referred to it as I referred to it as Megatron, not Optimus Prime, because it's not exactly nice. You know?
I mean, it is
and it was
nice,
silver,
but
so you know.
yeah.
Yeah, well, it's nice to you because you use it, but it's not exactly nice to
I mean,
other people. And let's face it, if you're using something that destructive, you're not a nice person, which makes you on the Decepticon side.
I love how this is how the
So,
conversation gotten.
meanwhile, in the quarry planning room, just
I'm
get that.
back.
I want to do a little transition there and have the little Autobot symbol go and do the flip into the Decepticon one and come up, and then we're up here again. So on the terms of the quarry,
I totally want that.
I really want to do that now. I'm so gonna edit that and do that.
I love
Oh dear.
it. So
But
up here. But yeah, that vault idea, because with the Fallout,
they
that's more
yeah,
kind of destroyed, high tech.
yeah, it's apocalyptic.
Yeah. Whereas
Whereas
Hero Horizon Hero Dawn, is that the name? Zero Dawn.
Horizon Zero Dawn, yeah,
I said
it's,
Hero. That's more
It is.
futuristic.
I don't want to give
but
spoilers for people that haven't played the game. It is
from what I know,
sort of
it's
end
like
of the worldy, but it's not Fallout end of the worldy. It's not doom and gloom. It's like, yay, things can go well.
okay.
It's not got giant cockroaches. All right, that's what makes it good.
It has giant robot dog things.
Yeah, it has robot dinosaurs and
Oh.
giant robot saber-toothed tigers and giant robot. Well, velociraptors are dinosaurs, but you know, giant robot raptors. That was it, like as in the birds. Giant robot ostriches. You know, giant robot jaguars. But we've still got. I mean, Ark has done an insane amount of digging with this. The statue. What are we wanting the statue to? Do we want it to be? I'm not doing a Deathclaw.
I'm not either.
Like I'd say, do you want it to be a dragon? But I feel like it needs to be humanoid.
So there is actually, speaking of humanoid, there is a book that I'm reading called Wheel of Time, or called it's a Wheel of Time series. But they have some statues in the ground that I think we could take inspiration from, because there's two different statues. There's one that's the female version and one that's the male version that they're kind of digging up and putting it putting it like into a different place. Perfect. That's it.
Hang on. I can give him hair, because this looks like he's got a hairline. So the torch is his nose. It's E.T. It's E.T. There we go. Got the statue. That is so the thumbnail of this episode. There we go. Yeah, you've got to be looking up at it. It's the worst statue ever.
I love it. I love how
Oh,
our ideas get derailed by the silliest of things.
it's basically what happens whenever we work together. Like this is why it's best that we do stuff on this individually. It's just like I come here on my own, I get a good chunk of digging done.
Yeah.
You come here on your own, you get a load of digging done.
We
come here together, we build a little stupid statue and make Decepticon jokes.
I love it.
Dear me. I love it so much. Aloy's awake and is looking at me like, what the heck is wrong with you?
Confused by all the...
My wife and I loved Horizon Zero. She's fallen asleep again now.
Okay, that's
But
good.
my wife and I loved Horizon Zero Dawn so much we named our daughter after our daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of traits we want her to have, so it's not just
I mean,
for the game.
it's not like she's redhead too.
She is. That's what I just said.
Shh, shh, shh. That's the joke.
Shh, shh. Okay. Right. So
I can't stop laughing.
we're professional Minecrafters. Professional Minecrafters. So the construction scaffolding that would go really nicely around the statue.
Yeah.
I think that would look really good.
Oh yeah.
To make it look like that's where they're digging away some of the stuff and cleaning it off.
Mm-hmm.
The mining camps and the buildings in the quarry, I think they would go best at this layer here. So if we have it so that the head of the statue is maybe just sort of poking actually, funny enough, if the head of the statue is at the back of the head is where this thing is, or maybe it's like the back. I think the back of the head should be where the chests are. So it's like they cleared down to this thing and they realized they'd had such a find, so they stopped digging out on this area back here, and they dug out that area because they realized that's where the entrance was.
Yeah.
So maybe if we had a small section here that was like dug out like this, I don't know. So this is just a small scale version of it like that.
I like how we moved the
There we go.
beacon and
That's
now we're
enough.
digging where the beacon was.
Yeah, and then have like the tip of part of the vault here. So like imagine that's the tip of part of the vault, and then we've got some like slabs and stairs like around it here
There
to
we
make
go.
it look like it. So they were like, all right, this isn't the entrance, and then they sort of like dug over this side and got the entrance because they realized that the statue was there, and they were like, oh right, so the statue's facing that way, the entrance is most likely over there, sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's probably the best way to do it.
Yeah, that does sound good. Where do you think
Because
the
then
entrance should be
so then
actually?
that's like they stopped digging. Well, I was thinking the entrance should be if
By
the
the statue?
statue here, sort of facing that way, then maybe the entrance should be like just sort of here, but maybe facing slight diagonal. Or if I try and do a statue, see the problem with diagonal statues is they always look weird.
Mm-hmm. See,
So if we dug out this, if the entrance was here but down,
down more, yeah.
and the entrance could be like a flat, so
You'll have to send me a picture of what you're thinking, because I
yeah,
have no
so if
idea.
the entrance was sort of like
Hmm.
this, so that the entrance was here and then it maybe had like a slight arcing shape to it like that.
I see what you're saying.
So then
Okay.
and then it goes
Oh,
down like that into the vault.
that would have been funny if there was a cave there
And then
and I
that's
just
what
fell.
and then and then that could sort of that's what that other 30 blocks could be, and that it goes down into a complex of the vault and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it was buried below the surface, and then the vault got buried even further. So it was at the so imagine that this was the planet's surface was at this level here,
And
and
then
the vault
everything.
was like this, and then buried down into the earth, and
Mm-hmm.
then I don't know, earthquake, volcano, who knows? Just time passed, and the land rose around it, and so then they went down into the vault, got buried even further. So where it was on the surface going down into the earth, it's now in the earth going down into the deeper earth.
I see.
And then this, so imagine that this was facing this way, and then the statue's like here. So we've got
So the statue's on top? Okay. You're doing the same one?
of course, I've got to be loyal to my builds. This is like the best statue I've ever built.
Coming from the guy that's better at organics than I am.
Oh, thank you. But
Looking at some of your other builds, you got like a dragon. You got the Reginald,
yeah,
Sir Reginald.
I think despite despite this statue, good like design
Yeah.
that we've got there. So we've got like the vault entrance that goes down into it, because it also means that because if the entrance went flat, then we'd have to build the vault a lot upwards,
Yeah.
which would then raise the statue up, which would then probably mean that he'd poke out at the surface or look really dimpy and be tiny. Whereas by doing this, we can have the vault only be sort of like up 10 blocks or so,
Mm-hmm.
rather than having to be up, because you imagine that a vault entrance would be huge. So so the vault entrance would be going in at like
at least
10,
this
15
tall.
exactly, at least that tall. So it would already be going up that many blocks, and then the statue start at this height, and then you think you've got to fit a statue in from here to the ground level, it's going to be a really dimpy little statue and not be that impressive.
Well, if it's above the ground, it would probably already be eroded. Like it'd be.
What would be really exactly as well? What would be really cool, I think, is if I make the statue just like a torso with arms and a head, so that I can make it bigger scale.
Mm-hmm. Or you could just make the head off to the side, like it.
Oh, what, like the head fell off?
Yeah, like when they were mining it, it fell off. Like they broke it.
Yeah.
Because they're bad at mining.
Or yeah, that could be cool. Or they just didn't realize what they'd found. Charge cracked the ground and revealed it, but it was too late. The charge already blew the head off, like cracked the head neck.
Mm-hmm.
That could be cool. Yeah, I like that idea. So, set of the theme here going with the way the vault entrance is, and what the theme would be that it'd be quite dark. So maybe it would be really. I'm happy to do the grunt work to sort of make up for my lack of doing the digging, of getting obsidian, because
Okay.
the whole thing of
You thinking
Horizon
lava?
Zero Dawn arcs. No, well, Horizon Zero Dawn arcs are that's their vaults.
Okay.
They're very dark in terms of the materials that they're made of. They're quite a dark material. So for the main entrance, if we made it out of obsidian, which would then make it look more like a sort of like a vault that was to protect things, they've got this ridiculously refined material. And then maybe we could use like what are the blocks? What were the blocks that you were thinking of using?
No idea. Because for
No idea. Right.
for the Fallout vaults, it's more like clean, like whites, like
Yeah, it's clean. But the problem is it's dirty white, so we don't really have the closest we could get with that is maybe like
Bone.
quartz. Bone block, but
in
the
here
problem
we
with
have
that is it's too uniform.
in that chest we have almost a stack and a half of obsidian. Because we did have a lava
Yeah.
pool right here.
Because the problem would be like, as
When,
you see with that, like yes, it's a dirty white, but it's a bit too repetitive. It looks a bit like dirty wallpaper.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. It does.
Where the dirt has gathered, like where the seam is, and it's sort of like caught there.
Mm-hmm.
It's. I think if we don't need to worry too much about the materials right now. If we focus on getting this dug out, then we've got an idea of where the quarry will go, of where the vault will go and the statue will go, and what level we need to go down on the deeper bit of quarry.
Yeah.
What do we want the statue to be? Have we got thoughts of that, or is that going to be a case of, because obviously it needs to be humanoid, but what are we going to do for? Do we want it to be some form of like, like the Egyptians had Anubis? So it was a
I see what you're
humanoid, but it had a
saying.
dog head.
You're saying like make our own?
Yes.
Make
we
our
could
own
do.
god?
Well, not even like that it's a god, but just like a
Like a
cool
A thing they worship?
Like, I don't know. Maybe
Something?
that's what the species was, and it's just a giant back to my base to get some food, and they use it to show off. Maybe there was a bunch of lizard people that lived there,
Yeah.
and so we've got a giant lizard man statue.
So it's in Skyrim now.
Yeah. Hey, you. You were caught in that. Boom. You go into the vault, you fall into a pit, you die, and then you wake up on a cart, and it's rolling along. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, why are we just making memes? Can we have that? What the vault holds? The vault holds memes. So should the statue just be a guy?
Just a guy holding a sign that says memes here.
A guy in a fedora tipping his hat, and like there's a little speech bubble. Malay. Every time I do that noise, I'm gonna have to do that now.
You've already done
Oh,
it 4
dear.
times now.
I know. I'm regretting it. My editing me is gonna hate me. I always tried to keep the editing as simple as soon, and now as simple as soon, as simple as possible.
Well, once you
See, I can't even word now. I'm laughing too much.
well, once you have it, you're easily just gonna be able to take it and put it to the next one, so shouldn't be too hard. Also,
But the mining camps also.
there's one other thing. I can spell.
Juju drain. Yes, we need.
We need to work on that. Let's figure that out.
Oh. I've thought of something now.
Oh,
You got the juices rolling. The creative.
well, because we already have the plans for the choo-choo train. Because this line right here is what the train is going to be.
Loading area and crane for choo-choo. So, because that was going up there, wasn't it? The crane was going up this bit here. That's what this was, wasn't it? And then it was going to be having the
No,
crane.
that up there was... Oh, I fell. That up there was going to be the...
I have some white ender pearls on me if you want.
I left my ender pearls at the base.
I've only got white ender pearls. You know.
White.
Snowballs.
Oh.
I just threw them all at you.
Like,
They don't work.
what are you talking about?
They're out of date ender pearls.
They're untextured ones. But
I left them too close to the radiator. I left them in my wallet for like 6 months, and all the ender juice is drained out.
So up here is actually where it is. Ow.
Oh yeah, the crane was going right up the top, wasn't it? And then
Yeah.
we're gonna have like a huge support structure on it with like counterweights and stuff. So it was gonna be like a proper big cargo crane.
Mm-hmm.
Because the train line was coming through where that lava wasn't it? And the
Yeah.
train was, so yeah, and then it's curving around there. So this square bit here, what was that going to be? Was that going to be like an area for storing cargo to put on the train?
That was going to be where the camp was for the miners.
That's the one. Yeah. So that's for the miners. You've got this nice little area down here that sort of just like goes, the little terraforming that goes down there.
Yeah, I worked on that. Like,
so the train is going along and round that way. So the train will be going along where this goes, actually, pretty much.
I'm smart.
Oh no, the train's that line that you're on there, isn't it? It's this one.
It's
it goes along like this.
The chiseled stone one. This is the...
Yeah, and then it goes all the way around through there, over there, and then through where the lava is. Yeah, but it was going to be at this height.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
Over on the path right there, that's still not dug out. You can see where the andesite is, right underneath the train. Like down here.
Yeah.
Like I pulled that out because I was thinking, okay, stilts could be like there, at that level kind of thing. But then I remembered, oh yeah, we're digging it out.
Yeah.
I mean, this could always be like an elevated area.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would be good to dig that out as well, so that we can have like the proper vault front. But if maybe we leave a little ledge, so it's almost like they left it support ballasts of wood or something like that, to sort of just like it was shoring that wall up. There's and then maybe it goes down like here, so it's got like a 5-block ledge, which could be cool.
Okay.
I think that'll work nicely. So you get, I mean, this edge here is, but if we just trim it so that it's 5 blocks sort of all the way around, and then we'll take that down, and the track is going there, and the crane was going.
There was a marker up there. I think I got rid of it.
Yeah, the crane's. The problem I have with the crane being up here is that is a very long way to reach.
Yeah. Should we move it, perhaps?
I was thinking it would be best if the crane goes maybe
where this spot is?
Yeah, I was thinking here, because
could put it over
here
and just terraform this area a little bit, like get this flatter.
I mean, if we bring this bit that's left here back up.
Where are you? Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and then...
I mean, that wasn't up to begin with. That was down. All this was the upper bit.
Because if we put the crane... Because then you've got the curve of the track could catch as many cargo containers from the train as possible. So it would get as many of them as possible. And it would still be able to reach into the quarry. Well, I think we've got... Wow, this is a 31-minute clip.
Holy cow.
This is not a clip, this is an episode.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'll probably clip out a little bit of it.
Yeah.
But majority stuff for like people to know what's going on with this build, because this is like the main... What I'll probably do is do this as a whole separate episode of Quarry plans with Ark.
Mm-hmm.
So have this as a separate thing, and then have my regular recap, because this is far too long to go in a recap.
I mean, it could be the recap. Just be like, hey, this is our
Whole
thing.
recap.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I've still got, just to be part of the recap, I still have to cover all of the progress I've done on my base. I still have to cover the pillager farm. I still have to cover the digging and slabbing of the nether hub.
Mm-hmm.
I've still got to cover the stocking of the super armor at my shop,
Yeah.
the making of my villagers, and the slaughtering of my villagers. I have a lot to cover.
Just a little bit. That's fine.
Anyway, so
what was this gonna be? Oh, this is the edge of the.
I think that was where the crane was going to be.
This part right here, the slabs. I think
that was going to be like a cargo. This was where the crane. It was going to be a crane and also the cargo area. Like it was good. So the crane body would store some of the stuff here. I think that was it. And then it was going to be like, so there'd be little piles of crates all around here and little piles of ores and stuff.
Okay, yeah, like how you have at your shop.
Yeah, like at the back.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's probably the best way to do it. And then we've got, let's go look at the board a sec. So we've covered the loading area, the choo-choo train, the mining housing, the mining camps and buildings in the quarry. I think should go at this level over here, at this upper level here. So where this section is here, because it's as though they've dug down this bit and they've got, you know what, this is kind of it.
Mm-hmm.
That we're going in this area because we can't go down any further because we'll damage the vault. Some temporary housing and stuff here, and then maybe have a walkway down, or we could put like an elevator, sort of air quotes. Well, I could do an actual redstone elevator because I've got one at my base, so I could do a redstone elevator that goes down, so the miners would use it to go down and up to get to the vault.
Knowing my life,
So,
I'd probably break it somehow. Oh, there's an Enderman.
But way. And then the miner housing, I think, should probably go up out here, maybe somewhere at the top, because
Instead up there,
they wouldn't have the housing in the quarry.
That's true.
Have you got plans for this area here? If you
where the
do,
woods are?
no worries. Then we can put it just this side here.
Not at the moment, I don't think. That would make sense if that's where am I being followed?
Because it's right near the entrance of the quarry.
Yeah.
We just put a few houses here. We can put it in the theme of your place, so it's like the workers from your place.
Now, would we put the fantasy build or the docks? Or could it could just be like a thrown together kind of thing?
Yeah, so it's all together. So we've got the dock. We could have this little bit of river because that goes out to the lake, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That connects.
It kind of connects.
We can terraform it to make it so that it connects a bit better, because it does get a bit choky here, but there's a little island that could easily be taken out.
My base right there is an island of itself.
Yeah, but I mean, there's like the river is really wide up until this point here, where there's a little like island in the middle of the river, and it just makes it really thin. So if we just tear down this tiny little island, it'll easily.
Mm-hmm.
I am now reduced to walking, as I am now out of rockets in my inventory.
I have a few. Oh, I see what you're saying.
That's alright. Yeah, it's
So
just that little
just
nugget of land there, because as you can see here, it goes down to like being really thin. So we could easily just trim it down and just dig the base of the river out, so it's like all like this, because that's nice and deep, so that like a little tugboat with basic cargo could go there.
Or just be dramatic and cut it that far.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to.
Because I don't use this side of the island anyways.
Yeah, so we've got... So that's another thing for the to-do list, is terraform the river and do the docks. But if we did a little... So if we expand... I don't mind getting the resources for you, because the thing is, your houses are your build style,
Mhm.
so I don't want to like step on it because then it would mess it up. So I don't mind. I'm happy to get resources for you that you need, like what is it that's in it? You've got concrete powder, or is that wool?
That's wool.
That's wool. So I'll happily buy some wool from shops and get you some spruce wood. Yeah, spruce wood
I mean,
and
I got
dark
some
oak.
sheep over here, but it's not much. And then I have
Yeah, no. So
I have a
what we can
spider
do is
farm
make this
actually.
like a little. Yeah, make this a little house. A few houses here, and fancies that one up there. That could be sort of like the rich man's house.
Mhm.
But we can put the workers' housing here. Maybe put a well. Well, they're right near the need a well.
I mean, they could
Um,
just put a wall up against the river.
yeah,
Just be like, you can't
and
get to here.
then and I could build like a town hall, so it's like my people came over and built the town hall as a sort of like
Mhm.
cooperative
Yeah.
thing of building, a cooperative venture. That's the.
Yeah.
And Arcanite, Appler, and I are going to be doing a
Arcanite.
map because myself and him, similar to how Hermitcraft have the Concorp one and the Sahara one, like a joint business venture
Yeah.
map. Do you want to do one as like a? Because we were going to do Voldarkian Industries, weren't we?
I have no idea. It was.
I swear I remember that like coming up because like the idea of like the Vol Diamond ore and the quarrying it out, and then like it was being shipped, like your little fishing town was shipping it out,
Yeah, I remember that
something
bit.
along those lines.
But
But I thought the name of Voldarkian Industries had been thrown out. I mean, if you can think of a different name or aren't too keen on it, then I'm more than happy for us to figure something else out. But it'd be really cool to get like a little map that we can spam all over the quarry, like on
yeah,
each of the.
like this site belongs to blah blah blah.
Yeah, yeah. Should we also? Should we just do one that's?
Decepticon logo.
No, this site has been verified by OSHA.
Oh no.
It is up to safety standards and has a safety certificate grade A.
And then you just see like the cliff pulled off, just everything falling apart.
Shame we don't have the armor stand book thing. Put like a rock slide and there's just a dude trapped here, like, and he's like, of all the days to be an OSHA inspector. It's how they get an A. Any of the OSHA inspectors that are going to give them less than an A get rock slided. Oh dear. Back to serious stuff.
Yeah.
6. We're at 6.
Nice.
But no, so we've got an idea for where
Trying
the
to push me off.
worker house is going to go then. No, sorry. The statue's going there. The art vault entrance is sort of going in front of it there. We've got this going there, which is nice, and then it's going to have like a little cargo area there. We've got the port there, which will mix into the worker villaging because maybe some people could do some fishermen there. What would be cool is to like make it fully protected, and so it's like actually got workers.
Mhm. So funny thing about that bridge, when I built it, I wasn't thinking of how people are gonna get through. So if you look at it, it's at water level.
Oh, that's fine. You don't need to go that way. They can go the other way.
It's like I just cut off half the river. No big deal.
That's fine. There's another bridge that way anyway, so it'd be a pain to navigate.
Mhm. I mean, plus it's thin this way, and I terraformed it a bit.
Yeah, it is. It goes really thin right at the end there. But no, yeah, I like that way.
We just need
And
to
I think we've got it
thicken that one.
pretty much sorted
Yeah.
in terms of the planning anyway.
Watch, we're gonna think
Finally.
of other stuff later,
Oh dear.
and it's gonna be like,
The only thing
oh,
we've got to think of is like what we want the statue to be, but that's going to take a bit of thinking and spitballing of ideas, because it's just going to be a bit. I don't know. I'll have a look at some inspirational stuff and see what I can come up with, and if you want to as well, feel more than welcome. Try and put me to the challenge with some weird thing.
Make you build a centaur.
Just don't. Don't.
Funny thing is, if you're building torso up, you wouldn't be able to get the horse part.
Just build a human. Yeah, it's a centaur. But where's the no? It's a centaur.
The legs are underground. Oh, okay. Whatever you say.
Oh dear.
It's a mermaid.
Oh, I've just had a really cool idea. Could do like a giant spider statue.
Ooh.
Oh, that's tempting, but then it's hard to get. I'd have to make it huge to get the leg curves right, and it would just look. I think it could look weird.
How about a snake?
We'll figure it out, and I'll have it playing creative.
How about a snake?
Ooh, we'll figure it out. We shall figure it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, thank you for that, Ark, and
Oh, I'm going down.
holy Jiminy Crippers, good job with the digging.
You too.
I need to get stuck in now. I need to catch up, try and do some of the digging myself.
Boing,
Oh
boing.
my lord! Look at the terraforming. Just look at this, guys. Look at that terraforming.
That one over there by the ground is better. I need to detail all this still.
Yeah, but no, it's still looking awesome. It really is, and I really want to get stuck in with this and help out. Now that I'm free of villagers. Well, for now.
Mister,
For now,
I'm gonna make
I've got to
super
redo
armor.
my villagers because I butchered.
You butchered so many, didn't
Yeah,
you?
I really regret making the super tier armor. Like, it was such a pain to make, and it was Sod's Law that Aloy was really difficult in that time, so I didn't actually get to make the full sets of armor.
Mm-hmm.
Because I didn't make any of the chest plates because I just ran.
I know, I was there when it happened.
Yeah.
I was working up there
Oh,
when it
well.
was going on.
Well, thank you for that, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this weird. It's now a 45-minute video. But I'm
Holy
gonna try and trim
cow.
some of it out. Yeah, I'm gonna try and we'll try and trim some of it out, and But the problem is, anything that wasn't important was funny,
Yeah.
and anything that wasn't funny was important.
So we're screwed.
Yeah. Oh dear.
We now have a 45
Anyway.
minute video.
Yeah, before this turns into a 55-minute video, thanks for watching, and like, subscribe. I go live on Twitch. Ark does really cool videos. Go watch this guy. Go watch him.
Go watch that guy.
We should just do a video where like you just sit in voice and you voice all of my stream,
Oh my.
and I just voice one of your videos and just see how people react. It's kind of ruined now because it's in the video, so
Shh. We'll cut it
I have
out.
to cut that bit. Shh. I've already said I'm just gonna end the record. We'd already done the
See you
go
guys.
watch that guy, go watch this guy. So yeah, we'd already done the goodbye. So
Bye.